The problem with coffee in a trench was simple. You could not brew it. You had no clean water. You had no reliable heat source. You had mud in everything, and the enemy had a tendency to shoot at open flames. A man could go days without anything that resembled a proper hot drink, and in the cold and wet of the Western Front in 1917, that was not a comfort problem. That was a performance problem, a morale problem, a readiness problem. The American military knew that coffee mattered to soldiers in a way that went beyond preference. Caffeine reduces fatigue. It sharpens reaction time. It helps a man function on 2 hours of sleep in a wet hole in the ground. Getting it to the front line in a usable form was a logistical challenge that the Army took seriously. George Washington had developed a crude instant coffee product as early as 1909, but it was inconsistent and the flavor was poor. The military pushed for something better. By the time American troops entered the war in 1917, the Army was actively working with producers to develop a soluble coffee that could dissolve in cold or lukewarm water with minimal preparation. Soldiers received it in their individual rations. Tin cup. Whatever water you had, stir it and drink it. No fire required, no equipment, no waiting. By the Second World War, the formula had been refined significantly. American soldiers were drinking better instant coffee in the field than most civilians could buy in stores at home. The military production volume was so large that it created a national shortage of commercial instant coffee on the home front. But the original formulation that went into the First World War ration tins contained a second compound alongside the coffee, one that had nothing to do with flavor or caffeine.